And once again, it proves the old adage, it's never over till it's over. Don't leave that seat early. And we've got victory lane and lots more coming up. Welcome back to Pocono and our post-race show on Fox. Brought to you by Subway, where Dale Jarrett has picked up his third Pocono win. Mark Martin, Jimmy Johnson, Sterling Marlin, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Burton, Tony Stewart, Michael Waltrip, Rusty Wallace, Dave Blaney. It's our top 10 today. The first 18 cars credited with a lead lap finish. Hermie Sadler, the last car running, and the last race on Junie Donlevy's car for the CF Sowers folks. And back through the rest of the field.
Bill Elliott had a great car all day and then had trouble right there at the end. It's unfortunate for Bill because he really looked good all day long.
4 caution flags, 3 crashes, and 1 debris caution. And it's the first Pocono win in the June race here for Dale Jarrett. Here's Matt.
Well, Ricky, how do you describe the frustration and disappointment?
I don't know that you can describe it. You know, it's 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks. Gosh, I lost count. But, you know, we're just sitting out front. Just I thought we were in great shape, opening some daylight on DJ. You know, he wasn't catching us. Looked like it was going to be a 1-2 Yates finish. Looked like 28 was going to win. And all of a sudden I said, hey, guys, I got a slow leak. I got a flat tire. And we tried to stay on the racetrack. And maybe I should have slowed down a little bit more. It finally came apart and hit the fence down in turn 1.
Thanks for your time, Rick. Mike?
Ricky Rudd, for the 3rd time in the last half dozen races, close, so close to where this man sits, our Circuit City winner circle.
Yeah, you know, great composure on Ricky's part. I know he feels like Fatback did last week when he slapped the toolbox. I'm sure he'd like to slap something, but really held his composure well. And there's a guy that I love to see Dale Jarrett win, because there's not a nicer guy that's ever been in racing. And
29th Winston Cup victory for Jarrett. Dick Bergman's with him.
Attaboy, DJ. Job well done. This suit is absolutely soaked with the salt of perspiration. 5 times in a row this June race, Dale Jarrett has finished either 2nd or 3rd. Today, finally, you win it. What was the difference between those 5 times and today?
Well, let's start off by saying we had a great race car. Thanks UPS, Coca-Cola, Fleetwood, Ford Motor Company, and Ford Credit. Everybody that makes this happen. Robert Yates Racing. These guys behind me, they give me a great race car. This is a brand new car, but yeah, I'm really hating it right now. I'm glad to be here, but my teammate's having some terrible luck right now. Ricky Rudd, you know, did a great job last week, got himself in a position to win, then had the unfortunate problem with the tire, and then today here. Don't think I could have caught him. We were just so equal, and you know, it's really hard when you're trying to run down another Robert Yates engine, and makes it difficult. But hate it for those guys. But these guys have worked hard on this car. We went to Kentucky with it this week and ran over there. We appreciate them letting us come over.
How important was that test, DJ?
Very important. We learned some things there that we applied here. It was great that we had time. We were there till we had some rain. We were there till 10:30 that night. We got home at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Just shows the dedication of these guys. And say hi to my family back home. It's been a big weekend for the Jarrett family so far. Both my daughters have been leading scorer in their basketball games. They've won those. Zachary had a home run and a triple yesterday in his baseball game. Jason finished 2nd yesterday here, so it kind of tops it off right here.
Nice family deserves to win, Dale Jarrett. Enjoy this victory. Let's go to Mike Joy.
Thanks, Dick. In the point standings, Dale Jarrett came in here 13th. He doesn't quite break the top 10. Jimmy Johnson didn't eat much into Sterling Marlin's lead here. In fact, they are the same as they came to Pocono, 136 points apart. We'll have more interviews from Pocono when we come back.
Fox welcomes you back to Pocono and the Subway post-race show. With 6 laps to go, Dale Jarrett passing teammate Ricky Rudd, who had tire problems. And Jarrett, the winner at age 45, the oldest winner this year. Jeff Gordon wound up 5th today, 3rd in points overall. He's standing by with our Steve Burns. Steve?
Chris, thanks a lot, Jeff. Top 5. Always a good day in this series. Tell us what happened on pit road.
Oh, man, what a funky day we had. You know, started out, car was great, and then it got real loose, and lost a lot of track position working our way back up there. Car was getting a lot better. We're tightening it up. Come on pit road under green, and you know, the brake pedal just kind of went to the floor, and I had hustled it down in there pretty good, and I just didn't have enough brake to slow it down, and then I had to try to slow it down to keep from speeding on pit road. Threw it in the second, wheel hopped and just lost it. Pretty embarrassing. You know, I couldn't even get it started, and I don't know how we didn't lose a lap, but thank God we came back up there and got a top 5. That was a great effort by a great team, and who knows what would have happened if we hadn't spun down pit road.
Good job, Jeff. Let's go to Dick Bergeron.
Well, 3 weeks ago at Lowe's Motor Speedway, Mark Martin won. Then last week he was a contender before crashing. Today he's second. How about that? Is that a pretty good team or what?
It's the best, man. These guys are incredible on pit road, and they're giving me great race cars. They fought so hard today. We started the race. We missed the setup a little bit today, and they fought hard. In the last 3 sets of tires, we were pretty hooked up and ran real well. They did their all their homework, and we were set to go on fuel mileage, and we had that mysterious debris caution down there. It was too bad. I mean, we could have won the race under those conditions, but to finish second is really awesome, too, because, you know, we weren't that great today, and the guys just dug in, fought hard, and pulled out a great finish.
Nice job. Congratulations to Chris Myers.
All right, thanks, Dick, and thanks, Mark. We were all kind of wondering, too, about that mystery caution. But Dale Jarrett, your winner in Pocono, and we'll be back to wrap things up from the Hollywood Hotel. Our crew getting ready to head home. Stick around. We'll be back on Fox in a moment. And there's a look at Dale Jarrett, his first victory of this season, 29th career Winston Cup win with Jeff Hammond to wrap things up in the Hollywood Hotel. By the way, Mark Martin, that debris on the caution flag in turn 3 was metal, apparently, officially we're told, from a car. You said experience coming in. It was the veterans at the top, Dale Jarrett in the end, Mark Martin finishing second.
Exactly, and the one thing else I liked about the deal today is these guys have turned their years around. Dale Jarrett struggled early on along with Todd Parrott, made changes in their team, now got themselves back competitive along with Mark Martin, who's already got a victory this year, but struggled all last year. It's nice to see these veterans back up there and being competitive once again.
First win for Robert Yates of Motors. Let's go upstairs for some final thoughts from the guys in the booth. Guys?
I agree, Chris. Great day for experience.
It really was, and that's the way this racetrack is. You got to know how to run 500 miles here. Pit stops, fuel strategy, everything comes into play here. Veterans prevail.
But you know what, guys? Third place finisher, Jimmy Johnson, right there in the middle of all those veterans. He's there week in and week out. It don't seem to matter what type of racetrack we're at.
All right, let's go trackside, Matt Yoakum.
Last fall, Dale Earnhardt Jr. scored a second, nearly winning here at Pocono, and a hard-fought 12th today, DJ.
Yeah, I guess we couldn't really get the car to work that well, but we just needed to finish, man. We've had such bad luck over the last 4 weeks, so yeah, we ran decent at times, but it's a good. I love this track. You can race all over it, and it's fun. And we had to race real hard to get 12th there at the end, but good job for the guys. They worked real hard and just come up real short.
Feel like you guys are getting that groove back?
I don't think this says we're getting the groove back, but no, I don't know. We're having fun. That's all that matters. As long as we're having a good time.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. having fun, finishes 12th here at Pocono.
All right, thanks. 10 cars out of the race, 5 due to engine failure. And as we look to next week in Michigan, Jeff Gordon, who hasn't won yet this year, the defending champ, made a nice rally to finish in the top 5 here.
He really did, and we're going to another racetrack where he's always a contender. No matter, I don't care where you go, Chris, that gentleman can drive a race car, and sooner or later, they're going to figure out what it's going to take to get him into victory lane, along with guys like Ricky Rudd. They're consistently doing it every week, getting up in the top 5, leading races. They'll get to victory lane before long.
And both are in the top 10 in points, racing across the Fox networks next weekend. On Friday, Winston Cup qualifying on Fox Sports Net. Saturday, Winston Cup practice on FX, followed by the Kroger 300 presented by Oreo from Kentucky. That's on FX. Sunday, start your day with NASCAR this morning, presented by Smirnoff Ice on Fox Sports Net, followed by NASCAR Winston Cup Series Racing, presented by Circuit City on Fox, and a full wrap-up on NASCAR Victory Lane All Access. John Andretti, part of that, and Speed Channel, the home of NASCAR TV. Nothing gets you closer to NASCAR. UPS, the official delivery company of NASCAR, delivers a chance to win 4 tickets to the 2003 Daytona 500 on Fox by logging on to foxsports.com, keyword UPS Racing. And on a Sunday, the guy who sometimes can drive the big brown truck delivers in his UPS Ford, Dale Jarrett with the win. It was a hot, sunny day in northeastern Pennsylvania. First half of the race, Jeff Gordon led for a while. Brian Newman led in the 500-mile race. One time in this honeymoon resort area, taking its toll as the honeymoon was over in a hurry after a number of shift change. It was the experienced crowd controlling the second half. Bill Elliott, Ricky Rudd, Dale Jarrett. But in the end, Dale Jarrett in his UPS Ford delivering with the victory. Be with us next Sunday for the race at Michigan. For the gang all here, I'm Chris Myers. Thanks for watching. As water seeped onto this track that caused the cancellation of qualifying, the starting order set by owners' points, and that was good for Johnny Benson.